Here we go, the final game of the 2014 Cavalier varsity football season. The Cavaliers hosting the Falcons at Huguenot. Clover Hill getting the opening kickoff, and they get a little bit of a return. Trouble with the ball there, but Sal Sadati jumps on top of it. Cavaliers retain possession, but they're unable to convert on the third down, so they'll kick it away, and the Falcons will take over with decent field position. Falcons offense comes out to go to work. Cavalier defense stepping right up. Bo Wilson making a nice stop there. And Cavaliers are going to force the Falcons to have to punt the ball away. Cavalier faithful on hand, and that student body, great group of people on hand for the night. Coach Fox there giving some pointers out to Stephen Vaughn. And Cavaliers with the ball back now on offense, once again struggling here, unable to pick up any yardage. And they again punted away. Brad Sprouse in to punt it away for the Cavaliers tonight. And going to get a return here from the Falcons. Ends up tripping up, but gets a nice return. Falcons close to Cavalier territory. Then they're going to drive it into Cavalier territory on a nice carry. Looked like a fumble there. Number 3 on the stop, Kendrick Robinson, but they ruled him down by contact. And then they find the corner and take it to about the 2-yard line where the Falcons are going to drive it into the end zone. Didn't look like he crossed the line there, but they call it a touchdown. So the Falcons take the early lead with 6, and it's going to stay that way because the extra point attempt goes wide. So the Cavaliers will get the kickoff, and on the return it's Sal Sadati trying to find a lane here, but he gets quickly swarmed by a host of Falcons, and they'll finally bring him down. Cavaliers going back to work in the air there. It just doesn't connect, and the Cavaliers are going to have to punt it away again. Sprouse in to make the punt, doing a nice job on the night. Going in there, by the way, it was senior night. All seniors started the game, and here again, the Falcons getting a return before he's tripped up, and trouble with the turf there. But Falcons able to keep their running game going. Finally brought down by Robinson, and then another nice run by the Falcons. And they're going to get this one into the end zone for a touchdown, so the Falcons score once again. They're going to try for the 2-point attempt, but the Cavaliers will make the stop, and that's going to hold the Falcons back. And it'll stay at 12. Falcons leading early in this game. Kickoff again, it's Sadati trying to find a lane, pumping those little legs again. He's going to get some yardage this time. Going to drive it up close to about the 40-yard line. That's going to bring it into the first quarter play. Team swap field. Andre Crawley goes to work, but he gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Cavaliers have to punt it away. Falcons take over. They get some yardage, but finally their drive is brought to a halt. On 4th down, they go to fake the punt, but the Cavaliers swarm them, and they're going to make the stop there. So Cavaliers take over with decent field position. Sal Sadati cutting around the corner, picking up a couple of yards. 4th down, Cavaliers are going to go for it. Need a couple of yards here, and they hand it off to Sadati. He finds a gap and picks it up, so Cavalier drive stays alive, and it's good because Crawley's going to hit Adam Angeloff in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Actually, just outside the end zone, he tiptoed his way in there. Gets congratulated by Mike Davis and some of the other Cavaliers, and that's going to be touchdown, extra point. Fernando Pascal puts it through the uprights. It's good. Cavaliers trail now by 5. And there's Andy, one of the volunteers with the Clover Hill football team, one of the guys that's always there on Friday night you can count on. Back to the action, though. Kickoff. Fernando Pascal kicks it, and it looked like the Cavaliers were going to recover. But no, the Falcons hold on to it. Falcons trying to get something going here, but they're stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Stephen Vaughn, along with Aaron Jackson and some others making some nice stops. Again, Cavalier defense holding tough. Crawley back, looking deep. Oh, just a little too deep that time. They couldn't get that one. They'll pitch back to Sadati. Sadati looking for some room, looks right, comes back left, picks up a few yards, finally drugged down by the Falcons. And then Crawley back to work, looking downfield. Pass caught. Unbelievable one-handed catch by Adam Angeloff, snagging it away from the Falcons defender. But the Cavalier drive will end there, and they'll be forced to punt it away. So the Falcons, once again, will get the ball off the Sprouse punt, and not much on the return. That's going to bring an end to the first half of play, though. Cavaliers go to the break, trailing 7-12. Back to the action. Pascal's going to kick off to open the second half. He does the high pooch kick, and the Cavaliers are going to recover. Cavalier football. So a nice job there by special teams. Fernando coming over to get congratulated by Coach Henry and some more of the Cavaliers. I think John Fouts a little bit happy. Anyway, Cavaliers trying to drive upfield, getting some push by the offensive line. Sadati getting a handoff, picking up a few more yards, bouncing through the center. The Cavalier drive will end up coming to a halt. Falcons defense steps up. They'll go for the 50-yard field goal, but a cold night just didn't happen. I think Coach O'Hare wanted to give Fernando Pascal one last chance at a long one, but that was just a little bit out of the range. Cavalier defense trying to make a stop against the Falcons. Their ball trying to drive it downfield, but the Cavalier defense just tightening up on them, and Clover Hill once again makes the stop. Cavs going for the deep one here, and this one's going to get picked off, so the Falcons will take over after the interception. Cavaliers, though, not going to give them much. Their defense coming up and making some big plays, and then the Cavaliers are going to pick it off. Number 28 making the interception, Jalen Smith. So the Cavalier offense will get to take to the field once more. Cavalier defense with another impressive stop and interception, trying to find some running room there. Demetrius Bell can't find anything on either side of the field. That's going to bring it into the third quarter play. Cavaliers still trailing 7-12. Trying to get something to develop here to get some points on the board. Here's the punt to the Falcons, and immediately met by the Cavalier special teams. So a nice job there. Swarmed by the Cavs. Clover Hill, fourth down. Huguenot goes for it. Cavaliers make the stop. So that's going to fire the team up there, getting some motivation. Huguenot coming up about a half a yard short on fourth down. And then the Cavaliers going to pitch it out to Frank Boyd. Boyd picking up a few yards. Cavaliers now on their own fourth down. They're going to go for it. Dropping back, Crawley looks, finds his man, complete. And that one's going to keep the drive going. So the Cavaliers on fourth down converting. But then Frank Boyd fumbles the ball. Huguenot's going to recover. They were inside the red zone, but the Falcons are going to take over, and the Cavalier defense will have to step it up once again, and they're going to do just that. So the Cavalier offense takes over, just over 3 minutes left in the game. Crawley looking downfield. He connects with Stephen Coonfield. Coonfield hangs on. Cavaliers into the red zone. Again, Crawley dropping back. Couldn't find anybody, so he runs it himself, takes it to the corner, and picks up nearly the first down. And then a couple plays later, it's a handoff to Sal Sadati, takes it into the end zone, and Sadati is excited. He doesn't get this excited unless his mama's making chicken parmesan, baby. But that's okay. It's good. Touchdown, extra point, Fernando Pascal. It's good. Cavaliers, with a minute and 40 left in the game, all they got to do is hold off defensively. Kick by Pascal to the Falcons. Make the stop, boys. Make the stop, and they're going to do that. They'll bring him down at about the 35-yard line. Then the Falcons again trying to find something. Can't get anything there. Driven out of bounds. Falcons again dropping back, looking to complete the pass, but Sadati there to make the stop. And then that's going to force them on a fourth down to go for the deep one. It's going to be broken up and short. Cavaliers will hold off the Falcons. Cavaliers going to send in the victory formation there. And they're going to take a knee a couple of times here. And here comes number 46. Let Sadati get a little relief there. Sadati coming off the field for the last time. Great season and a great career for Sadati at Clover Hill. So 46 taking over there. That's C.J. Lilovich. And Falcons get a little feisty at the end of the game there, but things finally settle down. And the Cavaliers are going to win their season finale. The fans rush the field. The Cavalier faithful and supporters all coming out to celebrate with their team there. Clover Hill's going to win this one 14-12 over the Falcons. Fernando said, "That's right, baby. We got it." Yes. Cavaliers excited and celebrating, and a fine way to end the season. Clover Hill wins their finale 14-12. See you next year.